Aaron, you okay?
Daddy, help!
I'm coming, son, I'm coming. Aaron! I'm coming, son, hold on.
Daddy, help me! Hurry, Daddy, hurry!
I'm on my way.
Hurry! Hurry!
Doctor, please help him. Do something.
I'm sorry. He just can't support his weight anymore.
No, please. Todd.
The following story is very painful and embarrassing for me to tell, but God has given me the courage to do so. Because what happened next saved my life, the lives of tens of thousands of men and women around the world, and could save yours too. Where I would go on a dramatic journey to discover a breakthrough morning trigger so controversial. It's never been revealed until today. And so powerful it's scientifically proven to target the real root cause of your slow metabolism, unexplained belly fat and premature aging. That, as you'll see, has nothing to do with how many carbs or sugar you eat, how much dieting or exercise you do, your genetics, thyroid, hormones, or even your age. This shockingly simple, effortless morning trigger that you can do right now, known only to the inhabitants of the exotic island in the Indian Ocean, gets to work within minutes to accelerate metabolism and burn stubborn fat. And after years of failed diets and feeling hopeless, in just weeks, made me wilt away 68 pounds of ugly fat from my face, love handles, and belly. Going from this to this. Supporting my new healthy heart and lungs, relieving me from the aches in my back, hips, and legs, and restoring my youthful energy, sex drive, and zest for life I thought I would never enjoy again. Leaving world-renowned professors and research departments speechless, and every person struggling with fat desperate to know my secret. And not just me. My wife Joanne used this quick morning trigger herself. I watched in amazement as she torched away fat from the very first night like butter in a pan. And in the weeks that followed, her confidence-robbing cellulite vanished as she miraculously lost 26 pounds of wobbly fat from all over her butt, arms, hips, and thighs to become the lean and sexy woman I'm proud to call my wife today. And still, we ate all of our favorite foods every day like pizza, french fries, potato chips, etc. In fact, eating these foods is actually recommended. I know you may be feeling skeptical, and as unbelievable as it sounds, this is all possible with a 10-second easy and safe morning trigger that goes against everything you know about body fat. You see, they want you to believe your weight gain is your fault, that you're broken, but it's not your fault. Because in the next 2 minutes and 20 seconds, I will reveal the real cause of your slow metabolism, expanding waistline, and America's obesity crisis. The real reason why right now it's practically impossible for you to keep fat off of your body, especially for those over 40 years old. A truth proven by peer-reviewed studies published in the American Clinical Association, Journal of Applied Physiology, and the International Journal of Obesity, and hidden by the weight loss industry whose entire business relies on you never losing a single pound. The simplicity of this solution will surprise you and it may anger you. A strange, straightforward morning trigger that you can do at home, starting every day to quickly fire up your dead metabolism and stop storing body fat, but to burn it for pure energy. A 100% natural hack that has nothing to do with ab crunches, fasting, counting calories, fad diets, or even gastric bypass surgery and extreme cardio routines like CrossFit, P90X, or Insanity. And it's helped me, my wife, and over 213,508 everyday women, men, mothers, fathers, and grandparents who have tried every single diet and exercise under the sun with no success to finally take back control.
I did it for me. I just wanted to choose me for a change. I have a really busy work schedule, so it was just really, really effortless to fit into my life.
For me, it's not just the numbers on the scale, it's the way it makes me feel. So, I mean, my heart is healthy now. My lungs, they're big and strong. I tell you what, being able to walk upstairs without getting out of breath, that sounds simple, but for me, it's life-changing.
I'm now down 42 pounds since I started. My mom, she really encouraged me, to try this every morning, and I gave it a go. And since then, my life has completely changed. My cravings have gone, and I'm very happy to say that I'm now a healthy size.
Being a busy nurse is easy to slip into bad eating habits and not look after yourself. So I needed a strategy that was easy to stick to, something quick and effective. And this morning habit was just that. After a few weeks, I lost 19 pounds.
The feeling you get when you measure each day and the inches just start falling off, it is the best feeling.
Instead of being tired and achy, I now feel energized, my joints feel smooth, flexible. I feel amazing.
Thanks to doing this trigger each morning, it's like someone's taken the heavy weight out of my chest and I'm free and I'm much lighter. I mean, I've lost 28 pounds, but knowing I'm healthy inside and out, it's just the best gift.
Amazing. Every single day I get thousands of new success stories from people around the world who have had amazing results just like this. You may not believe me yet, but all I ask is that you watch the rest of this short video. Try this once-in-a-lifetime method for yourself today, the way I did not too long ago. Because just as I can promise the sun will rise tomorrow morning, so can I promise this will work for you too. No matter if you're male or female, 18 or 80 years old, 10 pounds or 100 pounds overweight, or have been that way for 10 weeks or 10 years, or whether you've tried every single diet plan, exercise, or gym program out there, or simply worried about future health complications. You may think you've seen it all and tried it all before, but the truth is you and your doctor simply do not know about this unconventional breakthrough. I can guarantee it. And until now, that's been the problem. It's been hidden right under our noses and kept from us by the folks we trust to make us better. In the US alone, the weight loss industry is worth $80 billion a year. And they're scared. Trust me, they do not want you to see this video. Because what I'm about to reveal could destroy their business model overnight. The very same cash cow that will never help you lose weight and keep it off, but to keep you a customer for life. I honestly don't know how much longer I'll be able to keep this presentation online. So listen up, because we don't have much time. This information will save your life or the life of someone you love. Today I'm offering you the chance to finally torch that stubborn belly fat. Just imagine. No more worries about unsupported heart health. No more worries about what the public thinks about how you look, or what your husband or wife really thinks about your naked body but is too scared to tell you. No more worries about what you're eating in public or people smirking at you or judging you. Instead, you eat all your favorite foods, when you want, guilt-free. You quickly banish cravings and melt pounds of toxic fat like clockwork from your belly, hips, and face. You support healthy arteries, heart, strong bones, and fertility. You lubricate your joints and burn deadly visceral fat around your organs. You slip into skin-tight, sexy clothing, the kind you never dreamed of. You restore your youthful energy and vitality, renewing your skin, hair, and nails, and turbo boost your sex drive, making you look and feel decades younger. And with your healthy body comes a newly supported immune system. It's time to free yourself from the prison of belly fat once and for all. Does that sound good to you? So close the door, get a pen and paper, and make sure you stick this video out until the very end, because I promise you, you can do all of this with a simple 10-second trigger that I'm about to reveal every morning before breakfast. Yes, it's really that easy. Hi, I'm Todd Pittman. I'm no doctor, I'm no nutritionist, I'm no Harvard University researcher. You know who I am? I'm you. I'm a real person. I'm a 46-year-old civil engineer, and I live with my wife Joanne and my 8-year-old son Aaron in Asheville, North Carolina. I've led teams of engineers to design, build, and supervise the construction of complex infrastructures like skyscrapers, tunnels, and power plants. But for me, my work as part of a nonprofit organization is where my heart lies. We built disaster-resistant buildings in Rwanda, set up renewable energy systems in Kenya, and complex clean water systems in tsunami-hit Sri Lanka. I tell you this because I've seen firsthand what it's like to lose control. Just like a hurricane or tsunami can turn on you, so can your body. And that's what happened to me. Telling my story is deeply emotional for me, but God compels me to do so. And soon, you will discover the truth about your belly fat, something you've never heard before. It starts about 8 years ago. I was happily married to my wife, Joanne. She was pregnant with our only child, Aaron. We were enjoying life and taking our health for granted every day. I was one of the fittest engineers in the office. I ran fitness training after work for the guys. I was fast, energetic, and not an ounce of fat on me. I had been athletic my whole life, a track champion in my early teens and the football team in college. My energy and zest for life was one of the things that made Joanne fall in love with me. But every week that passed, I noticed my body was changing. I started craving junk food like ice cream and chocolate, and although my diet was the same, I got heavier on the scales and my pants got tighter and tighter. My back was covered in sweat, and I'd be out of breath just walking from my car to the office. It was so embarrassing. And as my energy dropped, so did my confidence, to the point where I was put on desk work and barred from site visits. I went to see our family doctor, who was very concerned and warned me I needed to do something before my health deteriorated further, or worse. He recommended, you guessed it, diet and exercise. And although I didn't know it, this would mark the beginning of an 8-year nightmare. We spent thousands on meal deliveries, home gym equipment, gym memberships, ab crunchers, and not to mention the fitness classes like CrossFit, Zumba, Insanity, P90X, and more. I tried every fad diet you've heard of. Paleo, keto, vegan, low carb, low fat, fasting. I tried sleeping pills, detox cleanses, and hypnosis. And I'm not going to tell you that these diets and exercise programs didn't do anything. They did help me drop 1 or 2 pounds, but like so many people, I couldn't stick to any of them. And after the hope and enthusiasm with every new diet came the crushing disappointment when it would inevitably fail. And the weight came back plus a little more. And every time this happened, I turned to comfort food. As the years rolled by, my energy levels, vitality, mood, general health, and well-being went rapidly downhill. And although the doctor's diets were supposed to help, I piled on more weight. Within 3 years, I put on a huge 37 pounds. Within 6 years, I was 68 pounds overweight. I hadn't looked in a mirror in months. Every time I looked down, grabbing my belly, I felt shame and guilt for letting myself go and not being able to do anything about it. You see, I know exactly what you're going through. The relentless exhaustion, the pants that don't fit, the binging, the scale anxiety. I get it, because I live those feelings every day. On top of it all, our sex life had completely gone. I'm embarrassed to admit it, but it was impossible to be intimate with my wife. And the more weight I put on, the more depressed I became. And the further away I drifted from the man Joanne had fallen in love with. Until one evening, I overheard Joanne on the phone upstairs.